Part 2. Because the graveyard of British beverages is deeper than you think, behind those beaded curtains, past the out-of-date crisps, there were drinks so perfectly wrong, so beautifully doomed, they couldn't possibly survive the 21st century. These are 5 more British drinks that vanished from corner shops. And number 2 literally turned a child orange on national television. Number 5. McDonald's root beer. The Medicine Incident. November 1974. Woolwich, South London. McDonald's arrives in Britain. You queue for 40 minutes. Finally reach the counter. Big Mac meal with root beer, please. 40 pence for what would become the most complained about drink in British fast food history. That first sip. Your brain scrambles for reference points. TCP, Germaline, deep heat, Victory Vive. Lozenges dissolved in Coke. This isn't a drink, it's medicine that's escaped from boots. 18 years. McDonald's persisted with root beer in Britain. From 1974 to 1992, they kept serving what we unanimously described as liquid antiseptic. I found documented cases, actual written complaints, of parents convinced their children had been poisoned. One mother in Birmingham caused a partial evacuation in 1981, certain the drinks machine was contaminated with cleaning fluid. A father in Manchester demanded the manager taste it himself to prove it wasn't Dettol. The sassafras, the wintergreen, the bark extracts. Every element that makes Americans nostalgic made British people gag. It triggered something primal in our palates. This is medicine, do not swallow. But McDonald's wouldn't surrender. They tried everything, renamed it sarsaparilla in some locations, mixed it with Coke to create root beer floats, gave it away free with Happy Meals. One desperate manager in Glasgow started warning customers, it's meant to taste like that. Nothing worked. When Coca-Cola signed their exclusive deal in the late 80s, root beer was the first casualty. The managers probably threw a party. Today, £3.50 for imported A and W. Still tastes like Germaline. Still makes us gag. Some things are cultural, not chemical. But at least root beer was honest about being American. Number 4 pretended to be tropical, while being made in Chelmsford. Number 4. Lilt, the totally tropical betrayal. Close your eyes. It's 1987. Tomorrow's People just finished. The Lilt advert comes on. Here comes the Lilt man. That milkman on a beach float, that steel drum soundtrack, that promise of Caribbean sunshine for 35 pence from Singh's Corner Shop. 48 years, from 1975 to 2023. Lilt wasn't just a drink, it was British multiculturalism in a can. We couldn't afford Barbados, but we could drink the totally tropical taste. The Lilt ladies. Remember them? Blanche Williams and Hazel Palmer in the 1990s, chatting about everything while selling pineapple and grapefruit fizz. Pure comedy gold. You couldn't make those adverts now, but in 1991 they were appointment viewing. £15.6 million in 2022. Not massive, but loyal. Reliable, like that mate who's always been there. Then Valentine's Day 2023. Coca-Cola announces Lilt is becoming Fanta, pineapple and grapefruit. Same liquid, identical recipe, different name. They literally killed a 48-year-old brand to tidy up spreadsheets. 282 million, that's Fanta's value. They didn't need Lilt. They just wanted fewer SKUs. The social media explosion was volcanic. First marathon, now Lilt. Is nothing sacred. Corporate vandalism. But here's the real tragedy. Lilt was ours. Only sold in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Gibraltar, and weirdly the Seychelles. It was specifically British tropical. Now it's just another Fanta. You can buy the exact same liquid today, but it's not Lilt, is it? It's like your childhood home, with different wallpaper, same walls, different soul. Speaking of lost souls, number 3 tried to improve perfection and paid the price. Number 3. Irn-Bru 32, betraying the Tartan army. 2006. A G-bar executives look at Red Bull's success and think, Irn-Bru's made from girders. Girders are strong, energy drink. Irn-Bru 32, dead within months. The fastest failure in Scottish drink history. You need to understand, Irn-Bru isn't just a drink in Scotland, it's liquid identity. Hangover cure, national symbol, birthright. Made from girders isn't marketing, it's scripture. So when Bar announced an energy drink version, Scotland responded like you'd suggested, improving whiskey by adding Red Bull. The can was wrong. Silver and orange instead of blue and orange. Like seeing your granny in a tracksuit. Technically possible, fundamentally disturbing. The taste? Imagine Irn-Bru mixed with battery acid and betrayal. The original's perfect sweet metallic balance, destroyed by caffeine, taurine and corporate ambition. But here's what really killed it. Irn-Bru already was an energy drink. Every Scot knows it cures hangovers, provides strength for football and makes you invincible to English mockery. It didn't need improving. It was already perfect. £1.20, more than regular brew. For something nobody asked for, nobody wanted, nobody mourned, less than a year. Launched to liquidation. Corner shops sent back unopened cases. The only Scottish drink to fail in Scotland. Today, collectors pay £50 for unopened cans, not from nostalgia, from novelty. Look at this stupid thing that existed. A G-bar learned their lesson. Never mess with perfection. Never betray the brigade. Never, ever suggest Irn-Bru needs improving. But if Irn-Bru 32 was blasphemy, number 2 was abuse. Number 2, Sunny Delight, the Orange Child Scandal. December 1999. A 4-year-old girl from Rhyl, Wales is on the news. Her skin is bright orange. She'd been drinking Sunny Delight, 1.5 litres, every single day. This is how an empire falls. April 1998. Sunny Delight launches in Britain with a £10 million blitz. Within months, it's the third biggest soft drink after Coke and Pepsi. £160 million annually. The 12th best-selling grocery product in the entire country. The marketing was genius. Position it with real juice in the chiller. Make parents think it's healthy. That TV ad with kids choosing Sunny D over purple stuff. California Sunshine for 50 pence a bottle. But it was 95% water and sugar, 5% juice. 5%. The rest? High fructose corn syrup, vegetable oil and beta-carotene, the stuff that makes carrots orange. Then comes December 1999, the girl from Wales. Carotenemia, her skin cells literally filled with orange pigment. And the timing, Sunny Delight's Christmas advert is running. Snowmen drinking Sunny D and turning orange. The visual parallel between the ad and the child. Catastrophic. Sales halved by 2001. Parents turned violent at the mere mention. Sunny Delight. That's the one that turns kids orange. Became playground gospel. They tried everything. Rebranded as Sunny D in 2003. New formula with 70% fruit juice in 2009. Back to 15% in 2010. Reduced sugar. Added vitamins. Changed the bottles. Nothing worked. British parents have long memories. We never forgave Sunny Delight. It still exists technically, but it's like seeing your school bully at a reunion, and they want to be friends now. The power's gone, the fear's been replaced by bewilderment, which brings us to number 1. The drink that didn't just fail, it destroyed everything it touched. Number 1. Hooper's Hooch. The alco-pop apocalypse, 1995. Bass Brewery creates alcoholic lemonade in 7 weeks. 7 weeks to invent a category that would destroy them. Hooper's Hooch. The drink that changed everything, then vanished like it never existed. 2.5 million bottles a week by 1997. 70% of the alco-pop market. Those green bottles with ring pulls in every corner shop, every off-license, every pub. But success was its death sentence. The cartoon lemon on the bottle, that cheerful, child-friendly cartoon lemon. By 1996, government research revealed concerning statistics about underage access to alco-pops. The Daily Express ran front pages, "Ban these drinks now." The Advertising Standards Authority banned Hooch TV ads for appealing to minors. The Portman Group forced removal of the cartoon lemon. Ken Clark, the Chancellor, created a specific alco-pop tax, 10 to 15% extra. Co-op banned them. Iceland banned them. Wetherspoons banned them. Bass spent £8 million desperately rebranding. Refreshment that deserves respect. New bottles, adult imagery. But you can't unring that bell. By 1998, Bacardi Breezer had taken over. Hooch sales collapsed 30%. The drink that created the category was losing to its own children. But here's the real tragedy. Bass Brewery. Founded 1777, the Red Triangle, literally the UK's first registered trademark. The world's largest brewery at its peak, and Hooch's failure contributed to its downfall. 2000, Bass sells its entire brewing business to Belgian giant Irn-Bru for $2 billion. Over 2 centuries of British brewing history ended. Hooch wasn't the only reason, but it was the symbol, the bet that failed. 2003, Hooch disappears from shelves. No announcement, no farewell, just empty spaces where green bottles used to be. Those of us aged 45 to 75 now, we were in the target demographic when it launched. Young enough to try it, old enough to watch the panic. We witnessed alcoholic lemonade become acceptable, then watched it contribute to its creator's downfall. They tried bringing it back in 2012. Hired Keith Lemon in 2016. Banned again for appealing to children. Some sins are never forgiven. 5 more drinks. 5 more pieces of evidence that corner shops used to matter. From root beer's medical taste to Hooch's corporate suicide, these aren't just failed products. They're the exact moments when Britain changed. When we stopped trusting marketing. When we started reading labels. When corner shops became Tesco Metros. We didn't just lose drinks, we lost innocence. The belief that companies knew best, that new meant better, that progress was always good. So here's my question. What killed your corner shop? What was the last interesting drink you found there before they all became identical? Drop it in the comments. Share this with someone who will remember. Because these aren't just drinks that vanished. They're proof that we once lived in a more interesting country. The drinks are gone, the memories remain, but barely. Make sure you check out part 1 if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out some of our other content. Until next time, have a great day.